Seamus Murray throws in the ball and the game is on, and Down are first on the attack now, and straight away a free for Down exactly on the halfway line. Right up through the centre, the ball deflected out towards this side. Now it comes into the hands of Shane Skelton for Armagh. The ball cleared way up the field. Nicely brought down there by the Armagh attack now. And it's a full forward. Dennis Seeley then is 20 metres out. He kicks the ball right across in front of the goal to the other corner. Shot that's high and it's over the bar. The first score of the game. Martin Troy sending the ball over the first goal for Armagh. And reaching high, brought down there by John McCartan in the centre. Out towards this side to Liam Austin. Liam drops it outside the 20-metre line, but out comes Joey Donnelly for Armagh. And Joey clears the ball back down through the centre. Ball cleared out there by Peter Walsh for Down to Liam Austin. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Down for a foul on the tall centre field man from Ross Trevor, and the free will be just outside the 45-metre line. Peter Walsh has kicked now, dropping outside the 20-metre line, brought down by Jim McCare, and ball deflected out over the sideline. Line ball for Armagh, about 22 metres out from their own goal. Martin Lennon now with the kick, and Martin delivers it right up to the centre. Ball thumped down there by Colin Harney. Way up now into the down half of the field. Back there is Ross Carr, and Ross clears the ball. A shortish one intended to be, so down into the centre, and away come the downman again. Andrews Rogers trying an unusual stunt there, a flick out to where there was one of the Armagh men, and the ball eventually cleared down by Martin Lennon, but it's Down coming back now. And Mickey Linden, a high ball way out towards the side of the field. It's gone out over the sideline. Line ball for Armagh, about 25 metres out from their own goal. Martin Lennon now once more with a kick up along the left side here. Ball fisted out, comes to Liam Austin, and Liam sends it back downfield again, but this is Martin Lennon now for Armagh. Dodging the dive in there and clears the ball way up into the down half of the field. The referee blows his whistle for a foul on Jim McCartan and awards a free out to Down, about 35 metres out from their own goal. Paddy Kennedy now at the kick. Shortest kick up to the centre now. Joe Murphy out to the far side. Dennis Seeley roving out around the centre of the field. Gets his kick in the direction of the 45-metre line. Now it goes to Mickey McDonald. Mickey takes a shot and Mickey sends it wide, and the score remains 1 point for Armagh, and Down has yet to score. Pat Donna now with a kick out. Long one down into the centre. Nicely fielded there by Liam Austin. High ball way out towards this side of the field. Nicely brought down there by the right half back for Armagh, Brian Canavan. Selected to play at right half back. And playing at right half back. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Armagh, and it will be about 40 metres out from the Down goal, led straight in front of them. the ball now for to take the kick. And Colin's kick has gone out to the left, harmlessly out over the end line, and the score remains 1 point for Armagh, and no score for down, and we've got just over 5 minutes gone in the first half. With the kick out, down towards this side of the field. Awful lot of bunching out there. There's Armagh, the attack again now. Shane Skelton out, 25 metres out. Shane takes the shot, and the last one went to the left. This one goes to the right, and the score remains 1 point for Armagh, and no score for down. Down towards the far side. That's why on the far side of the field for a change. It didn't quite work, and the referee awards a free to Armagh. And Colin Harney will take it there. About 55 metres out from the down goal. 15 metres in from the far sideline. Drops it outside the 13-metre line. Over the head of a back and a forward there. The ball cleared out. The shortest clearance towards this side. Dennis Seeley saves it from going out over the sideline. Trying to pick it up, and the ball eventually belted out over the sideline by one of the Armagh men. And there's a line ball. Line ball for Armagh, and Mickey McDonald is going to take this one. Well, Mickey sends it out to the left, out over the end line, and the score remains 1 point for Armagh, and no score for down. Armagh have had 3 wides. Ball now in the hands of Liam Austin. Liam Austin way up through the centre, intended for Ambrose Rogers, but out comes the cornerback for Armagh there, and Martin Lennon clears the ball down to the far side of the field. Ball going out very near the sideline. Ross Carr pulling it up along the far side of the field now. Here it comes now to Ambrose Rogers. Ambrose turns 20 metres out. He flips the ball across now to Brendan Mason. Brendan trying to work his way in. Joey Donnelly in pursuit. Brendan takes the shot and sends it over the bar. A nice point by this youngster from Bryansford there. He was challenged, but he had no hesitation in sending the ball over the bar. 1 point for down and 1 point for Armagh, and about 9 minutes gone in this first half. Brian McAlinda now at the kick out. There's Brian's kick now, dropping down on the centre. Ball dropping short, pulled on very near the sideline, out over the sideline. Line ball for down, very quickly taken, almost too quickly taken, but Jim McCartan gets it in towards the goal mouth now. Ball breaks on the loose now, and here's his chance. He can't miss. He has sent it over the bar. A point for down. And Brendan Mason doesn't believe it. With the goalkeeper at his mercy there, but he sent it over the bar, and 2 points for down, and Armagh have 1 point. With about 10 minutes gone in this first half. Brian McAlinda. Nicely brought down by Liam Austin. And the referee blows his whistle and awards a free to down just inside their own half of the field, and it will be taken by Ross Carr. Left footed kick now that's going out towards the right here. Ambrose Rogers comes out to meet it, and Ambrose sends it across into the centre. It was an intended pass. He might have been better had a shot at the goal post, but the ball was cleared under the centre. Ross Carr now with a high lobbing, dropping ball in towards the goal now, and it's deflected out to the right here, going out towards the end, the sideline. Ambrose Rogers keeps it in play. He's still got that ball very close to the end line, working his way across now. Still Ambrose Rogers. He takes the shot, but the referee has blown his whistle and awards a free out to Armagh. About 4 or 5 yards out from their own goal. Brian McAlinda to take it. Shortest kick down towards this side of the field. Shane Skelton for Armagh, up along the left wing now. Colin Harney outside, just inside his own half of the field, gets the ball across to the far side. Niall Smith and Niall belts it straight out over the sideline on the far side. Line ball for the down men, and it will be about 35 metres out or thereabouts from the down goal, and it will be taken by the right cornerback Adrian Caulfield. Colin Harney doesn't quite hold on to it. This is Peter Smith for Armagh, but the referee blows his whistle and penalises Peter for holding on, or Niall Smith rather, and penalising Niall for holding on to the ball too long, and awards the free to down, and it will be taken by Ross Carr. 2 points to 1 in favour of down. 12 minutes gone in this first half. Left footer going way out towards the left. Joey Donnelly and Brendan Mason after it. Brendan's got the ball now. He's still got that ball. He's gone inside Joey Donnelly, but the referee has blown his whistle and awards a free into down, which will be on the 13-metre line. Brendan Mason now with the kick. 2 points for down and 1 point for Armagh. 13 minutes gone in the first half, and he curls it in. It's brought down there by Jim McCurr, bringing it off the end line. Gets it out to Joey Donnelly on the far side, and Joey clears the ball down into the centre. A nice deflection where it goes out to Colin Harney, and Colin gets it up along the far side of the field. The ball in the hands now of Martin Toy. Martin, a high lobbing, hopping, dropping ball, and it dropped. Oh, it has gone over the bar. It was one of those deceiving hops. Pat Donnan couldn't get to it, and it eventually hopped over the bar. That was a good score from very far out the field. 2 points for down, 2 points for Armagh, and about 14 minutes gone in the first half. Pat Donnan now with a kick out. Down into the centre. Ball pumped down there by the centre field man for Armagh, Kieran McNally. It's going back in towards the goal box, but not towards it enough out over the end line. And the score remains 2 points apiece after 14 and a half minutes in the first half. Down into the centre now. Liam Orson doesn't quite hold to it. It's Armagh now, and Kieran McNally. His kick is blocked down. Ball comes back now into the hands of Joe Murphy. Joe up through the centre, but it's Ross Carr for down. His kick in turn is blocked down. Ball rooted out now where it comes to Greg Blaney. The referee has blown his whistle and awards a free out to down. 40 metres from their own goal. Very quickly taken out towards the far side. Brendan Mason in pursuit of the ball. 55 metres out from the Armagh goal. Up out to this side, Jim McCurr grabs it, and Jim low ball along the ground. The referee has blown his whistle, and penalising Kieran McNally for touching the ball on the ground. I suppose there was nothing he could do about it. He couldn't help it. He didn't mean it. And the fee sent in towards the goal. Out comes Brian McAlinden, the experienced Armagh goalkeeper. He gets it out to the far side now to Joey Donnelly. Joey up along the far side. And Niall Smith there failing to hold the ball. Liam Austin punishing it. Ambrose Rogers in now for Brendan Mason. On the 13, he can't miss. He hasn't missed. It's a goal. Oh dear. Gives this man a half a chance. And he is bound to score either a goal or a point. And on that occasion he crashed the ball into the back of the net. And down 1 goal and 2 points. Armagh have 2 points. These sides playing for the right to meet Tyrone in the Ulster Football Final on July 20. Brian McAlinden now with the kick out down into the centre. Kieran McNally gets it out to this side where the ball is cleared out by Jim McCurdy up to the centre, but it's grabbed there by Peter Walsh for down. That's Adrian Caulfield out towards the far side. Niall Smith pulling it down for Armagh. Up along the right wing now, but there's nobody there to meet it as the ball dribbles out over the end line, and the score 1 goal and 2 points for Down and 2 points for Armagh. About 16 minutes gone in this first half.
Kick out for Down, and Pat Dolan will take it. Well, Down has certainly shown Armagh how to do it in the art of taking chances in the opening 15 minutes off the first half.
Pat Dolan now placing the ball for the kick out.
He scored all 1-2 of Down. Down leaders 1-2 for 2 points. Over 16 minutes gone in the first half. Pat Dolan.
And there's his kick now down into the centre. Again, a certain amount of bunching there on the far side. The ball in the hands now of Liam Austin, and Liam right-footed kick now up through the centre, and away come the Down men now, and the ball in the hands of John McCartney. Fist it further in. Out comes Brian McAlinden, and Brian with the ball now. Shortest clearance to Jim McCurry. Jim McCurry with the ball, wrapping it momentarily, and then clears it down into the centre of the field. John McCartney doesn't quite hold on to it. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Down just inside the Armagh half of the field. Colin Harney now with the kick. Shortest kick now. Adrian Caulfield intended. The ball breaks on the loose now, and it comes out for Mickey McDonald for Armagh. He's working his way through. He takes a shot, and it's gone out to the left out of the end line, and it's gone wide. It was a rasper all right, but it went out over the end line, and the score remains 1-2 for Down and 2 points for Armagh. Pat Dolan now placing the ball for the kick out. Certainly a little bit lucky that it hasn't to be placing it on the 20-metre line for this kick out. Nice long kick down into the centre. Ball knocked down by Niall Smith. Picked up now by Kieran McNally. He gets it further in for Armagh. High ball now, and this one has gone over the bar. A point for Down, a point for Jerry Houlihan, and the score now 1 goal and 2 points for Down and 3 points for Armagh. And we've got about 19 minutes gone in this first half. Pat Dolan coming out now, placing the ball once more for the kick out. Pat Dolan down towards this side of the field. John McCartan and Kieran McNally together. Ball breaks down now, and it comes to the Colin Harney. Colin across into the centre. Jim McCurdy delivers it way up along the far side. Dennis Seeley and Paddy Kennedy, and Dennis Seeley with Paddy Kennedy by the arm. The referee has decided that he is going to throw up the ball, because it looked for a moment as though Dennis Seeley had a hold of Paddy Kennedy by the arm. The referee apparently hadn't given any free, and so he has decided to throw up the ball. Adrian Caulfield whipping it up for Down, and Adrian is fouled. Referee having a word with Armagh's Mickey McDonald there for a fairly hefty tackle there. So the free about 30 metres out from their own goal. Pat Dunnan is going to take it. Up along the far side of the field, very near the sideline, the linesman has decided that the ball was out over the line on the far side. The line ball for down. About 48 metres out. Joe Murphy now with a kick, a low one along the ground. Dennis Seeley doesn't hold on to it, but he is pushed in the back, and the referee awards a free to Armagh just inside the down half of the field. Again, trying the shortest kick. It doesn't seem to quite pay off, but the referee blows his whistle once more and awards another free to Armagh. They're moving up bit by bit. This one is about 55 metres out. And none other than Jim McCarr. Jim McCarr is going to take it. Jim's kick goes way out to the right, very much so, out over the end line, and the score remains 1 goal and 2 points for Down and 3 points for Armagh, and about 21, just over 21 minutes gone in this first half. Pat Dunnan now with a kick out. On towards the far side, the ball knocked down there, out over the sideline on the far side. The line ball for Down, 45 metres from their own goal. Ross Carr with the kick, left-footed, up and outside the 45-metre line. And the referee has decided that he's going to throw up the ball. Comes down now into the hands of Ambrose Rogers. Liam Austin scoops it out to the far side, meant for Brendan Mason. And the referee penalising the Armagh defence there and awards a free in to Down for the foul on Brendan Mason, and it will be on the 30-metre line, and Brendan is going to take it himself. 13-metre line. Cute angle as Brendan curls it in, and it's gone out over the end line. The score remains 1-2 for Doon, and Armagh have 3 points. There are 23 minutes gone in the first half. Shane Skelton now in possession for Armagh. Left-footed up along the left wing to Colin Harney. Colin Harney with the nice side step, then a high ball dropping out to the 13-metre line. Ball grabbed back there by Paddy Kennedy, out now to John McCartan. And John delivers the ball down to the centre. This is Niall Smith now for Armagh. But the referee blows his whistle and awards a free out to Down, about 58 metres out or thereabouts from their own goal. Right to the centre. Ambrose Rogers now scooping it up. He gets it out now to the left now to Greg Blaney. Greg working his way through, and Greg sits on the ball in, but it is cleared out for the Armagh men out towards this side of the field. That's Shane Skelton now with 2 down men beside him, and well, Shane is fouled. Awards a free to Armagh, having a word with the down right half back Peter Walsh for the personal foul, and the free for Armagh just outside the 45-metre line, and Joey Donnelly is going to take it. Oh, nicely brought down here by Jim McCartan. Ball very close to the ground there as the referee Seamus Murray blows his whistle and awards a free to Down, 60 metres out from their own goal. Adrian Caulfield here placing the ball now for the kick. Way up along the right. Ambrose Rogers now. Trying to sell a dummy, then gets the ball into the centre now to Brendan Mason once again. Brendan takes the shot and he sends it over the bar. Down 1 goal and 3 points. Brendan Mason 1 goal and 3 points. Armagh 3 points. 25 minutes gone, first half. Brian McAlinda now out towards the far side, going towards the sideline. Line ball for down, 55 metres out from the Armagh goal, far side of the field. And Ross Carr is coming up to take it. Ross with a left footed kick, dropping outside the 13-metre line. Picked up by Greg Blaney now. He's trying to work his way through. Greg takes a shot and he sends it over the bar. They down forwards, punishing any errors that are being made in there by an Armagh defence that, well, has been under severe pressure for the last 15 or 20 minutes or so. He gets it back to Niall Smith, and Niall takes a shot and he sends it over the bar. A point for Armagh, their 4th point of the game, down of 1 goal and 4, and we've got about 27 minutes gone in the first half. Down into the centre of the field. John McCartan, higher than anybody else there, and the referee blows his whistle, and he's decided that he is going to throw up the ball, and it looked as though the down man might get a free, but he's the man right up at the play. Peter Walsh tears it way out towards the far side, again feeding this corner of Brendan Mason, and it's down on Mickey Linden now. Mickey working his way across into the centre. He's still got that ball. He takes a shot that's high, and it has gone out to the right, and also very wide. Score remains 7 points for Down, 4 points for Armagh. Brian McAlinden once again with the kick out, far side of the field. Jerry Houlihan up along the far side. Colin Hardy now flicking it across to the centre, and Painful breaks on the loose, a shot, and it's gone over the bar. Shane Skelton sending the ball over the bar. There's one that looked as though it might go into the goal. It didn't. It went over the bar and will score now. Down 1 goal and 4 points, and Armagh have 5 points. With the kick out, down into the centre. Ball breaks on the loose, comes into the hands of one of the down men. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free. More in a free to down just inside the Armagh half of the field. Nobody in any great hurry or anything like that to take it. Nonsense there coming into the game. It's just free now, 4 down. They move forward. Ross Carr high in towards the goal mark, but the referee blows his whistle and awards a free out to Armagh. Some of the forwards inside the little square, and this free will be taken by the goalkeeper Brian McAlinden. This side, once again Shane Skelton, and Shane gets it up along the left wing now. Kieran McNally looking for assistance, forced to pass the ball back there to Shane Skelton, who seems to be everywhere, and Shane still with that ball low along the ground to Jerry Houlihan. Jerry Houlihan outside the 45 across to Joey Donnelly. Joey Donnelly takes the shot, and he can guess where this one's going to go. Also very wide, and the score remains 1 goal and 4 points for Down and 5 points for Armagh in a first half that has certainly been very disappointing football-wise up to now. Pat Donnell's kick now, ball deflected on there by Ross Carr, out over the sideline on the far side, a line ball for Armagh, 55 metres from their own goal, and it will be taken by Joe Murphy. Joe from Silverbridge plays on the ball now. Short strides, then long ones, kicks the ball up along the far side of the field. Back there is Liam Austin. Liam shovels it out in some one way or another, where it goes into the hands of one of the down men, Ross Card, and he steers it right down into the centre. Greg Blaney doesn't quite get to it. Ambrose Rogers does, and Ambrose now with a high lobbing ball. It was an intended pass for the in-running Brendan Mason, but Brian McAlinden came out of the goal and cleared it down towards the far side of the field. It's Joe Murphy. And away come Armagh. High ball now. Back here is Jim McCartan and Dennis Seeley, and Jim is on the ground, and the referee is going to have a word with Dennis Seeley, and if my mind serves me right, well, Dennis may have had his name down on the little book, but the free out for the down men, 30 metres out from their own goal, and Jim McCartan is down, stretched out on the ground there in front of his own goal. About 32 minutes gone, just over 32 minutes gone in the first half. A sub on the Armagh side now. It looks like Joe Kiernan is coming into the game for Armagh, and Dennis Seeley is going off. Up and all right, and the Armagh management taking disciplinary action, if you like, right away, and replace on Dennis Seeley at full forward with Joe Kiernan into the game. 1-4 to 5 points in favour of Down. Pat Dunnan now with a kick, dropping down over the halfway line, ball knocked down there. Armagh coming back again now, and Shane Skelton, ball knocked away from him there, and it looks as though he might get a free. The ball breaks out to Ambrose Rogers. He gets it into Greg Blaney. Blaney out towards the far side to John McCartan. John dropping the ball there, and it ball breaks loose out of Kieran McNally. Kieran McNally up along the far side, and Armagh, well, already seem to be feeling the effects of Joe Kiernan on the field. Kieran McNally McNally now to take the kick. It's about 65 metres out. A shortish one. Up now to Mickey McDonald. Mickey McDonald, a high ball. It's going way out towards the right, very near the end line. It's brought down here by Joe Kernan, going left and going right, but the referee has blown his whistle because the umpire has signalled that the ball in fact was out over the end line, and so the ball was wide. And the score 1-4 for Down and 5 points for Armagh. Pat Dannon now placing the ball once more with a kick out. Coming very close to half time as Pat Dannon kicks the ball now down towards the far side of the field. A little piece of pushing there in the centre, and the referee awards a free to Down, which is very quickly taken. Way up in the corner, Martin Lennon now for Armagh. Still Martin, he gets the ball down towards the centre of the field. Peter Walsh now here for the Down men to Liam Austin, and Liam Austin a high dropping ball, dropping down now where it comes down to the right corner forward for Down. He gets it into the centre now to Andrews Rogers. A shot, and a great save there by Brian McAlinden. A point blank shot there, no doubt, but a great save, and the ball cleared down to the far side now by Kieran McNally, meant for Mickey McDonald. He knocks it down now where it comes to the right corner forward. Martin Toy out to the side of the field to an unmarked Niall Smith. Niall on the 13-metre line. Is he going to have a go himself? He decides that he would. In doing so, sends the ball out to the right, out over the end line, and the score remains. Chances going a-begging in this first half. The first half that surely must come to a close now as Pat Donnan prepares to kick out this ball. 1 goal and 4 points for Down and 5 points for Armagh. And Armagh certainly have had plenty of chances to be up there on the top, but they didn't seem to take them, and Pat Donnan kicks the ball down into the centre. The referee Seamus Murray called for the ball because it is half-time. And so at half-time, Down lead 1 goal and 4 points, and Armagh have 5 points. And let's hope that the second half, well, it will be a little more exciting than the first. gets it back to Brendan Mason, and Brendan takes a shot, and Brendan sends it high. It's gone to the right, and it's gone over the bar. It would have been a lovely score if it had to go over. It didn't, and the score remains 1-4 for Down and 5 points for Armagh. The kick now out towards the far side. Line ball for Armagh and Joey Donnelly. Just inside the 45-metre line. Joey's right-footed kick up through the centre. So grabbed here for the down men by Ross Carr. The referee blows his whistle and awards the free to Down about 55 metres out from their own goal. Peter Walsh now to take the kick. 55 metres out. He comes, right-footed, way up along the right, ball breaks on the loose. Nobody there to collect it, but Kieran McNally now coming back for Armagh, and Kieran gets it out towards the side of the field. That's a section by Jerry Houlihan, but it went into the hands of Mickey Linden. Mickey across into the centre to Ross Carr. Ross a high left-footed curling kick, and as the last one looks out for about going over the bar, certainly this one doesn't. Ross Carr. Brian McAlinden now with the kick out. Down towards the side of the field. John McCartan goes up for it, brings it down, hits it now to Mickey Linden. Mickey Linden across into the centre, ball breaking on the loose. It comes now to Brendan Mason. Brendan Mason takes a shot, and Brendan Mason turns it over the bar. Another point for Down, another point for Brendan Mason, his 4th point of the game, and in front of that he scored a goal as well. 1 goal and 6 points for Down. Armagh 5 points, and we've got just over 3 minutes gone in the second half. Kieran McNally now clears it up to the centre for Armagh. Shane Skelton pulls on it out towards the far side. Going out there is Adrian Caulfield. Gets it up along the right wing now to Peter Walsh. Peter Walsh clears it down along the far side. Andrews Rogers and Jim McCarr together. It comes out to Sean McCartan. McCartan gets it across in the centre now to Craig Blayney on the 13-metre line. It's a goal! It's a goal! Oh, a nice move by the Down men, who are really motory now. A nice move that had started way up on the right, about 30 metres out from the opposing goal, and it ended up in the hands of Greg Blayney, and he crashed it into the back of the net. 3 out for Armagh, and Brian McAlinden is going to take it. 12 points to 5 in favour of the Down men, and anything that Armagh have in reserve on the sideline, well, I think they're going to see it on the field before too very long. Colin Harney, the referee, blows his whistle, awards a free to Armagh, 65 metres out from their own goal. Joey Donnelly is going to take it. There's his kick. Little bit of a Nargy Farsy down to the left here of the crowd, but we'll follow the play. Ball breaks on the loose now. Point blank shot there. It breaks on the loose now. It comes out to the right corner forward, Martin Toy, and Martin is fouled. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free into the Armagh men on the 13-metre line, and it's slightly to the right of the goal on our right. Shane Skelton is going to take it, a member of the Sarsfields Club. And Shane taps it over the bar to narrow the gap somewhat, a gap that is, well, rather yawning at this stage. 2 goals and 6 points for Down, and Armagh has 6 points. He appears to be gone off the Armagh side. Meanwhile, we'll follow the play. Ball scooped out now this side to Greg Blaney. Greg trying to pull out the defence, turns around and lobs the ball right in towards the goal. Mark Brian McAlinden comes out with it and clears it. His shortest clearance down towards the side of the field. Martin Lennon for Armagh. In all kinds of trouble there, and this is Ross Carr now, and Ross takes a shot and it's skidded off the upright out over the end line, and the score remains 2 goals and 6 points for Down and 6 points for Armagh. Short, quick kick out. Jim McCare now moving upfield for Armagh. Gets it up along the far side. It was meant for Mickey McDonald, but it went out over the sideline on the far side. Line ball for the Down men. About 35 metres out now. Adrian Caulfield to take it. Niall Smith now in possession for Armagh. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Armagh outside the 45-metre line. Armagh putting everything they have. They would need to at this stage. But it's Down coming away once again, certainly dictating the pace up to now. The ball breaks loose now. Out comes Brian McAlinden and gets it out to Kieran McNally. His shortest clearance out for the far side, Niall Smith. And Niall Smith takes one that's good for height. Going down now to Colin Harney. Up along the side of the field, ball still in play, very close to the sideline. Now it's gone out over the sideline. Line ball for the Armagh men, and it's just outside the 45-metre line, and it will be taken by Gerard Houlihan. And Gerard Houlihan now lobbing it outside the 13-metre line. Back there for Down is Paddy Kennedy. Paddy McKennedy clears it down along the far side. Ambrose Rogers now out on the centre, moving in around the centre of the field with the sail of a dummy. Gets it up along the far side, and away come the Down men once again now. Tony McCardle up along the far side, but the ball has gone out over the sideline, and it's a line ball for Armagh. Two goals and 6 points for Down and 6 points for Armagh. John Trainer now with the free for Down. He curls it right in towards the goal mark. Kieran McNally lets it out over his hands, and there's a 45 for Leeds. Well, it looks as though it's a kick out and not a 45, and it looks very much as though it went off the fingers of Kieran McNally, but we'll follow the play. A little bit of a misunderstanding between the referees, the umpires and the commentators. Meanwhile, it's Down coming back now. Ross Carr with a high left-footed kick, and it's all the way, it's over the bar. This one from 50 metres out. Ross Carr sending it over. 7 days ago he was man of the match against the Monaghan team, and certainly he's shaping up very well here today for Down again. Wearing number 7, playing at left half back, Brian McAlinden. 13 points to 6. Brian's kicked down to the far side, and Ross Carr policing it out over the sideline there on the far side. Line ball for Down, 65 metres from the Monaghan goal. There's John's kick now, dropping on the 13-metre line, breaks down line to the hands of Niall Smith, and the referee blows his whistle and awards a free out to Armagh. 20 metres out, quickly taken, maybe a little bit too quickly taken, and Brendan Mason takes a shot. Brian McAlinden was hardly back in his goal, but Brian turned around and cleared it out to the far side. Shane Skelton gets it out to the far side. Joe Murphy up along the far side now. Brian Canavan trying to do something about it, but in the direction of Colin Harney, but the ball has gone out over the end line. They're playing away down here. They're having great fun, but the umpire has signalled that the ball was out over the end line, and the score remains 13 points to 6 in favour of Down. Dunnan now placing the ball for the kick out. There's his kick now, down, up in the side of the field, grabbed by a down man up along the far side. It's Paddy O'Rourke now, gets it up through the centre, but is picked up here for the down man by Joe Murphy. Comes now to Jerry Houlihan with the ball, and still Jerry Houlihan gets it out to this side, and Joe Murphy, and Joe sends it up in the direction of the down goal, but Adrian Caulfield here in possession, coming out there a little bit lucky. I would have thought not to be penalised for charging out with the ball, but the referee is the man right up with the play. We'll follow the play. Kieran McNally way out to the far side, and Armagh trying everything they can to try and turn this game around in their favour. Whether it is going to work or not, well, time will tell. High ball out towards this side. Niall Smith doesn't quite hold on to it. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free out to Down, who seem to have everything going for them at this stage, and this free will be about 35 metres out from their own goal. Ross Carr is going to take it. Sub on the downside. It looks like Mickey Linden may have gone off on the far side. Ross Carr with the kick anyway up through the centre. Ball breaks loose to Ambrose Rogers. He gets it in now to the man that's in the finish shot, and the ball hit the upright. We had a similar one in the minor game. It come off the upright and out to the side of the field, and away come Armagh. Ball cleared up along this side of the field out over the sideline. Line ball for Armagh. Here's a Mickey Linden gone off. Meanwhile, we'll follow the play, but it's Shane Skelton now for Armagh. Tears it up along the far side to Colin Harney. Colin Harney gets it up along the far side now. It is met out for Mickey McDonald. Mickey McDonald throws it across into the centre, but there was nobody there from Armagh to meet it, and the ball cleared it down into the centre of the field. The referee has blown his whistle and awards a free into Down. About 35 metres out, and it will be taken by the left half forward, Shane Skelton. 13 points to 6 as Shane Skelton prepares to take the kick. And Shane has sent it over the bar to narrow the gap somewhat, but again this is a rather wide gap. Placing the ball once more for the kick out. The down men, who certainly have quite a comfortable lead now in the second half, down towards this side of the field. My apologies to Mickey Linden. Mickey is still in the game. In fact, for the down men, we'll sort out that one in a moment. Mickey Linden still out there wearing number 10 then at right half forward, but it's Armagh now, and Jerry Houlihan across into the centre to Joe Kiernan. His shot is deflected out for a 45. 45, 2 goals and 7 points for Down, 7 points for Armagh, and 45 will be slightly to the left of the goal on our right. Colin Harney is going to take it. Colin Harney lobbing it right in there, but there it is, Adrian McCaulfield, and the referee blows his whistle, awards a free out to Down. The referee moving the ball forward for defence, and free will be on the 20-metre line. Pat Donna now with the kick. And Pat delivers it right down through the centre. The ball knocked down by Greg Blaney. Out towards the far, Adrian Caulfield lets it go to Peter Walsh on the far side, and Peter steers the ball up along the far side in the direction of Mickey Linden. Ball sent across into the centre and then twisted out towards the far side to Jim McCarr, and Jim clears it left foot into the centre. Nice deflection there by one of the down men. Ball breaks to Adrian Caulfield, but the referee has blown his whistle, and about 48 metres out, Jim McCarr, low ball along the ground, but the referee has blown his whistle once again and awards a free to Armagh outside the 20-metre line, and Colin Harney is going to take it. 13 points to 7. 19 minutes gone in the second half as Colin Harney curls it in, and he sends it over the bar to narrow the gap again somewhat. 2 goals and 7 points for Down, and 8 points for Armagh. Pat Donna there placing the ball ever so careful for the kick out. Aided by a breeze that's blowing from right to left down into the centre. Jerry Houlihan, the referee, blows his whistle and awards a free to Down. About 50 metres out from the Armagh goal, and Ross Carr is going to take it. Ross standing well back now. Up he comes. Left-footed kick. And this one going out towards the left, out over the end line, and the score remains 2 goals and 7 points for Down and 8 points for Armagh. Brian McAlinden. Every reason to rush with the kick out. They trail by 5 points out towards the far side of the field. Shane Skelton in possession. Certainly it's not his fault up to now. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Armagh. About 60 yards out from the Down goal, just in from the far sideline. Don't seem to have anybody to take it. The referee has blown his whistle again, and he's decided that the ball be moved forward. Now it's about 48 metres out. And the ball tip of the ground, right in towards the goal mouth. It comes down out to one of the forwards and going very near the end line, being kept in play. Ball clears down to the far side. Jim McCare now moving forward, trying to do something about this lead that the downmen have. The whole Armagh team moving up into the down half of the field as Joe Murphy takes the shot, and it's gone out to the right and also very wide. The score remains 2 goals and 7 points for Down, 8 points for Armagh. Jim McCare now at the 45, and not the greatest one that ever was. The 45 that came as a surprise to many there, but it was a 45, and the ball cleared down to the far side of the field. Kieran McNally now. Brendan Mason beside him. That's saying something, but the referee blows his whistle and penalising the down man there for a foul, and awards a free to Armagh. Kieran McNally is going to take it. It's about 68 metres out from their own goal. Certainly this game up to now has really been a drag. Ulster Football Championship at its very worst. Joe Kiernan, and his kick is blocked down out over the sideline on the far side. Line ball for Armagh. Colin Harney is going out to take it. Just outside the 13-metre line. Colin turns it in and he sends it over the bar. A nice point. It's the kind of a score that certainly should encourage a team, because it was from a fairly acute angle, but Colin swung it in over the bar, narrowed the gap, and now, yes, the crowd are beginning to wake up, shall we say. It looks for a long time as though they were going home, but they're here, and here in style. Crowd, I would say, of about 11,000 people here today. Mickey Linden knocks the ball down, but it goes into the hands of an Armagh man out towards this side of the field, and Armagh beginning to realise that they're not all as bad as that. Attacking Colin Harney, high right-footed kick is going out towards the far side, meant for Joe Kiernan, nicely brought down by Joe. It comes now to Martin Troy. Martin Troy takes a shot and he sends it over the bar. Yes, they're narrowing that gap bit by bit, picking off the scores and coming a little more into the game. And coming into the game, let me very quickly point out, at a very crucial stage. 15 points to 10, just 3 points between them. And we've got just over 11 minutes left in the game. Pat Donnan with the kick out. Down to the far side. Jim McCare out in the centre. Knocks it out to the far side. Liam Austin pushed out over the sideline on the far side, but the referee has decided that it is a down ball. About 68 yards out from the Armagh goal. And it looks like Barry Breen. Yes, Barry Breen that takes it now in towards the Armagh goal. Martin Lennon lets it loose there to Joe Murphy. He clears it out towards this side of the field, but Ross Carr now for down, and the typical Ross Carr kick, high, dropping down in front of the goal mouth, and the ball grabbed back here for Armagh by Ger Houlihan, back out on the defence, and Ger decided to go back there for a moment, and the referee awards a free out to Armagh. 13 metres out, Brian, from your own goal. Brian McAlinden with the kick. 3 points between them. And about 10 minutes minutes left in the game. Down into the centre. Jerry Houlihan knocks it down to one of his Niall Smith, and Niall Smith gets it further upfield now, and Armagh now are about to attack once again. The ball breaks down the loose now, where it's sent up along the right wing here now to Colin Harney. Colin gets it that little bit further in to Shane Skelton, and Shane is fouled. A free for Armagh, 13-metre line. And Shane Skelton is going to take it. Chance for Armagh to narrow that gap somewhat further. 3 points between them. It's not so long ago since there were 7 points between them. They have been bringing it down bit by wide. So it remains 2-7 to 10 points in favour of Down. As I said last Sunday, the winners of Monaghan are Down. They said it that Sunday before that it would be the Ulster Final. I wonder. Pat Donnan now with the kick out. Down into the centre of the field. Again, a lot of scrappy play out there in the centre as Jim McCare moves forward. Back now to Joe Murphy. Kieran McNally up to the centre, but out comes Adrian Caulfield for Down. He gets it out though to the far side, and away comes the Down man. Here's in there now to Brendan Mason, but out comes the goalkeeper Brian McAlinden. Nice anticipation there by the Armagh goalkeeper, and the ball comes now to Peter Walsh, and Peter Walsh is stretched out down there, and the referee is, I'm sure, going to have a word with one of the Down men. Certainly a little bit lucky that time that he didn't get that yellow card. Peter Wall still stretched out down there in front of his own goal. Father Sean Heckerty out there to his aid. And now with a free, and Peter was certainly not looking one bit the better of that tackle, but he's still out there on the field, apparently resuming his place. Jim McCarry sends the ball away out towards the far side of the field, and there is a free for the Armagh men. About 40 metres out, or a little more, from the Down goal. About 6 minutes left in the game. Niall Smith with the kick now, dropping it outside the 13-metre line. Joe Kernan scoops it down now. It comes back out to Joe Kernan, and Joe showing us that he could play a little touch of the other sport, and the ball eventually cleared out into the centre of the field. But Armagh and Niall Smith now. Niall out towards the right here. Ball going very near the sideline. Mickey Linden tries to keep it in play. He couldn't. A line ball for the Down men. Outside the 20-metre line. Ross Carr is going to take it. Lost in no great hurry now or anything like that. Standing well back. Look now with a kick. Way up along the left wing now. And it's down on the attack now on Brendan Mason. And Martin Lennon after him. And Ambrose Rogers with a high lobbing ball. It's gone out over the end line, and the score remains 13 points to 10 in favour of Down, and about 4.5 minutes left in the game. 4.5 minutes left in a game that has certainly been, well, very disappointing up to now. Brian McAlinden with the kick out. High ball down into the centre. John McCartan, higher than anybody else. His pass went astray. Joe Kernan thought different. Up along the far side. And Armagh going to get this. Ulster's goal at full break now to Shane Skelton. And here they come now to Terry Houlihan across into the centre, but the referee has blown his whistle and the awards are free to Armagh on the 13-metre line, but it's about 7 or 8 metres to the left of the goal. On our right, Colin Harney is going to take it. Is he going to try blasting operations, or will he be satisfied with the point? And looking at Colin, it looks as though he will be satisfied to tap it over the bar. That he does, and the score now 2 goals and 7 points for Down, 11 points for Armagh, 2 points between them. And Down at this stage, well, they're playing in the danger zone. About 3 minutes left in the game now. Pat Donnan placing the ball for the kick out. There's his kick now, down into the centre, and the crowd once again coming alive, as it were. John McCartan wrapping it in now for the corner. Sam Traynor trying to knock it down. The ball is pulled down there by the goalkeeper and eventually cleared out for Armagh. Here comes to Ambrose Rogers. He is robbed legally, and the ball eventually cleared back down by Martin Lennon. Down here to Ross Carr as the ball dribbles out over the sideline. Line ball for Down, about 55 metres out from the Armagh goal, and Ross Carr is going to take it. There's his kick now. It's going out towards the left. It's not gone out. Ball cleared out into the centre by Kieran McNally. Joe Kernan knocking it down, but it's Ross Carr once again, who seems to be everywhere, picked up there by John McCartan, and John kicked it in through the centre. Jim McCare and Liam Austin together. There's Jerry Houlihan is the man now with the ball, and Jerry delivers it right up through the centre now. It goes to Colin Harney, and the Armagh attack inclined to panic there when they got possession, and in doing so the ball cleared outfield by Greg Blaney way out towards the far side. Liam Austin now up along the far side, out over the sideline. Line ball for Armagh, about 35 metres out from their own goal. And the people that headed out towards the exit 5 or maybe even 10 minutes ago, well, they don't know what they're missing. This game has really come alive now in the closing stages. 13 points to 11, 2 points between them. About a little over a minute left in the game as the ball is sent out over the sideline on the far side. Line ball for Down, and it will be just inside the Armagh half of the field. Liam John kick now, lobbing it outside the 13-metre line. Back here is Martin Lennon. Martin Lennon clears the ball down into the centre, but the referee has called for the ball and awards a free out to Armagh, about 25 metres out from their own goal. They're whistling for all they're worth. 35 of the 35 minutes gone in this second half. Referee looking at his watch. Brian McAlinden now chips the ball down along the far side. Nicely grabbed. The referee blows his whistle and awards a free to Armagh just inside the down half of the field, and will be taken by Kieran McNally. The shortest one up now to Colin Harney, across into the centre, an intended pass, but back there for the down men. The ball cleared down along the far side, out over the sideline. A line ball for Down in what could be the most important kick and line ball of the game. Greg Blaney takes it across to Ambrose Rogers. Rogers into the centre now for the take on the loose now to Brendan Mason. Is he going to hit another one? Well, yes he does. And that surely must be that. And if Ross Carr was a candidate for the man of the match up to now, well, I'm afraid I 6 minutes gone in the second half. The line ball quickly taken up along the far side. 3-7 to 11 points in favour of Down. It's all over as far as victory is concerned. Jerry Houlihan now working his way in towards the Down goal. He's surrounded by Down players. He gets the ball out to the right now, where it goes to Martin Toy, and Martin is on the ground. The referee has blown his whistle and awards a free in to Armagh on the 13-metre line. Bargy there between some of the defence and some of the forwards, and indeed at this stage, well, it's not worth quibbling about. Shane Skelton with the kick. Shane, well, there's one thing that Shane will have, and that is that he was probably the man who got the last score in this Ulster Semi Final. An Ulster Semi Final that was very disappointing indeed. Well, up until the closing stages. 3 goals and 7 points for Down, who now look very much as though they're going to meet Tyrone in the Ulster Football Final on July the 20th. Pat Donnan with the kick out. The referee has called for the ball. The game is over and Down has done it once again. The final score, 3 goals and 7 points for the Down men and 12 points for Armagh in a game that was certainly disappointing, well, for at least 60 minutes. But the last 10 or 15 minutes or so, it came of age, and Armagh coming